just writing to the buddy this morning, Marco. Come down to summer, and I said, what's a good video I should do today, Marco? And he's like, you talk about what you do after year 12. What advice do you have? So I remember I did year 12 in 1994. Every day I smoked bongs after school, late nights, fucking failed every single exam. And I remember getting my results end of the year, just looking at the results, just found out I was probably the worst in school. And I remember crying, just walking down the street thinking, oh, you know, I'm just going to be like a bum the rest of my life. You know, there's no hope, no future, just get back into drugs and smash out the crime more. And that's what I did for many years. You know, graffiti crew and gangs and, you know, all sorts of crazy stuff. Stuff I regret not doing essentially, but regret staying in that environment. You know, doing so much drugs for so long, just really wasting my youth. So my tip for anyone out there who's finished year 12 and they're like, what do we do now? A lot of people want to travel, don't they? They want to have some unstructured variety where they go to school every day. It's the same classroom, it's the same people, it's the same teachers, it's the same shit every fucking day for 5 years. And you just want something different. And that's why a lot of people go crazy on the weekends or get into alcohol and drugs and fucking Tinder sex or whatever, because they're like, just give me something different. Why do you want something different though? Why do you want something different? People just want generally it's the opposite, say what they have now, and then go to extremes. Like often people come from like family with not much money, like me. You know, come from a single mom, pretty broke, not much money. And often people come from that background, they just want to become like billionaires. They go into this like polar opposite. So often you want to be careful. You've been to that structure, maybe in a private school or public school, but you've had so much structure and then you're just like, I just want to go crazy for a bit. That's cool, but ask yourself why. Understand yourself. What is your goal in life? What's your life purpose? For me, it's to veganize the planet. Team vegan. So that's why everything I do every day, I can't ride my bike fast up a hill unless I'm approving a vegan point or something like that. So I go vegan stuff every time you see me out and about. I'm doing something to veganize the planet. Everything I do, every conversation I have. My computer got ran over the other day. You know, Joe Best did sit on it, but got ran over by 4-wheel drive. So I went out today, boom, got a brand new Mac. Because I'm not going a day without a computer. That's my life purpose. That's important to me. So you got to figure out what's important to you. What is it, man? Don't get caught up in the trap of doing a gap year and just going on holidays and doing the backpacker thing and going different hostels and different places and different islands and different people and all this stuff without really knowing why you're doing that. And what's my qualification, firstly? I failed year 12. Right now I'd say I make more money than anyone I went to school with. And if I don't make more money than them, I can guarantee you I have much more freedom than any of these people. I'm not saying I'm better, I'm just saying that my strategy fucking works. I can jump on a plane and go anywhere in the world. I can get on my bike right here, ride to Adelaide Airport, chuck in a cardboard box and just go, where do I want to go? I can put up a post on Instagram, hey guys, where should I go today? Anywhere in the world. And I can do that. That's my fucking reality. I have zero debt, house paid for, money in the bank, retired essentially financially. That's my reality. But failed high school, crying, thinking I'm going to be a bum the rest of my life and have nothing to do in life. And I've lived on the streets, I've lived on welfare, I've kept camps on beaches, many places around the world. In the US, Thailand, Australia, Malaysia, etc. And so I've gone from understanding what is important to me in life and what isn't. And that's the biggest thing you can have, is understanding what is your life purpose, what's your goal. And I meat people all the time, I say, what's your life purpose? That's one of my favourite questions, especially this year. And most people are like, I don't know. Some people don't reply back, or they're just like, it just trips them out. But I'd rather trip someone out, get them thinking, than have them maybe like me or whatever. I'd rather help people help themselves, get people thinking, man, versus teach them what to think, get them how to think, ask them questions like that. So why do you want to go travel? Why do you want variety? Is it to rebel against your parents or rebel against the school system? Like, I fucking hated school and people tease me and I just want to get approval. So I'm going to do drugs and drink and wear skimpy outfits or get on steroids or whatever to gain approval from people, because I never really had it much in school. My parents would give it to me, or I couldn't really live up to my parents' expectations of me. I couldn't do the university course because I fucking found it boring, or just maybe wasn't academic enough or whatever. So ask yourself, why the fuck every day do you wake up, get out of bed? Why? For me, it's to fucking veganize the planet. That's my life purpose. I think that's a fucking pretty important thing to do. We need to change how society works, what we eat, how we think, how we fucking treat the planet. That, for me, that's important. Nothing more important for me than that. Even my own health isn't as important as getting the message out there. Sure, I look after my health so I don't die, but I'll have late nights, I'll use Wi-Fi, I'll eat not the best food ever, vegan donuts, etc. I'll live in cities with pollution to get my message out there. That's what's important to me. So that's why I do what I do. Why do you do what you want to do? What do you want to do after school, man? And why do you want to do it? The question isn't what do you want to do. That's what everyone asks. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna study? Where are you gonna do your job? Like, you know, what sort of girl or guy are you gonna hook up with this weekend? What drugs are you gonna use tonight? Why? Why the fuck are you doing drugs? Why the fuck are you at university? Why are you fucking this person or hanging with this person? Ask yourself why. You have to tell me or anyone else. You got to tell yourself why, and you might say, I don't know. Well, if you did know, what would be the reason? Think about that. A lot of it's to gain approval from our parents, man. Because that's just what we have in nature. If you don't get approval from your parents in nature, boom, they just abandon you and the tigers fucking eat you. The tiger walks up and munches your head off. So we have this inbuilt desire for approval. And a lot of people go through life not even understanding that reality, and they just chase shit up. And they get into toxic relationships or toxic work, or just doing things they don't want to do, maybe having kids to impress their parents. They go, no, I've got a kid. Oh, fuck, what's this kid doing here? Think before you fuck, man. Guys, get a vasectomy, be responsible fuckers, pun intended. So a lot of people are like, well, okay, my goal, Harley, is pretty much yours. Like, I've watched your video shit, and I want to veganize the planet too. It feels good. I understand that the world's got a lot of problems. I want to be part of the solution versus part of the problem. How do I make money? Because everyone needs to make money these days to live. I mean, I've got friends who have got fucking minted. They're fucking minted. What does minted mean? Minted means you've already got 100 grand or a couple mil in the bank. I've got friends with a couple mil in the bank. Rich kids, financially well off, and great people. And what I like about some of these people I know is they're very humble. I've got friends who make a lot of money, and they're fucking snobbish and up themselves to way too much, and they're more into the raw food or vegan lifestyle purely for aesthetic reasons. And that's cool. It's, you know, it serves a purpose as well. But there's people out there I know who are fucking financially fucking minted and really down to earth people, and I enjoy spending time with them. And I think they probably enjoy spending time with me because I've got money, and I understand that I'm not hanging with them to get some of their money, because I couldn't give a fuck if they were rich or poor financially. I'll hang around people for who they are versus what they have or what they can do for me. And here's another thing. If you're hanging around someone, ask yourself why. Why do you want some of their money? Why do you want some of their fame? Why do you want some of their advice to lose weight or whatever? Why? This is a why fucking video. Get back to the subject of if you want to be on Team Vegan and that's what you want to do after year 12, etc. Maybe in year 10. In my opinion, let's just say I had a fucking kid who was in year 10 or whatever. I'd pull them out of fucking school and I'd get them on social media if that's what they wanted to do. And they'd have to give me a fucking big reason why they should stay in school. They'd have to like plead with me, beg me to go to school. I'd be like, prove to me, explain to me why you want to stay in school. If there's no good reason, I'm pulling you out of school. Well, fuck school, man. Unless you want to be like a doctor or a surgeon or whatever, and that's cool if you want to do that. But and then I understand, why do you want to do that? Because to make a lot of money, I can be like, you know, prestigious, and get 10 grand hookers on the weekend. Okay, no, don't do that. Oh, you want to help people. You want to be like the Dr. Snip in Australia and give vasectomies out and reduce the global carbon footprint worldwide. Very good, very virtuous responsibility there. Dr. Snip gets my thumbs up. Why do you want to do shit, man? And a lot of people get on social media because they're like, I did the YouTube conference last week in Sydney, and YouTube Australia put it on, and I found it was pretty sort of, you know, boring for me. But I was on my phone. I was like, on my phone. I've got two phones in case one battery runs out. So I'm on my phone and just flicking through stuff. I'm sort of got one ear open, and I was doing work on my phone while I'm actually in the YouTube thing, and that was cool. No one gave a fuck because we're all YouTubers there, and it was just fucking. It's a different world out there. I'm just rambling this video just to give you an insight to what I experienced. And so one of the things that came up, they said the 3 reasons people get on YouTube is for money, fame, or expression of self, creating stuff. And I was like, number 4, to make the world a better place, because the world is better when we share what we're passionate about, and the world becomes better when we're passionate about things that help the world become better, and we share those. And YouTube is the #1 resource on the planet for creating change. Think about it, man. All these fucking smartphones. This changed the game. Smartphones changed everything. When I started YouTube in 2008, when me and Freely got on there, I was coaching her and stuff, we didn't have the access, the power we have today. If I can turn someone like Freely into the force she was, from 2008 onwards, someone starting in 2016 can do a zillion times more because YouTube's more accepted now. YouTube used to be just cat videos, now you got fucking drones. You got helicopter shots for $2,000. Like, it's insane. You know, you got drone after drone coming out in the market. You've got fucking, it's just insane, man. You've got such high speed Wi-Fi. You've got computers like this. This is the latest MacBook, the Skylake 6th gen Intel processor, and it's just, the speed is insane. This is $2,000, and it's faster than my $4,500 Maxilla, rest in peace. And it's just getting faster and faster and faster. There's not a single person on the planet I couldn't turn into a YouTuber earning at least $50,000 to $100,000 a year within a year. I'm very, very confident that. I'd put money on that. Same with weight loss. There's not a single person on the planet I can help get insane results for and keep it off and change their whole metabolism. I'm digressing again. People focus on weight loss. I say focus on changing your fucking metabolism. That's another video. I don't want to digress too much. But what are you going to do after year 12, man? You got to do what you want to do, and you got to understand why you want to do it. You know, some guys, I always want to fuck as many chicks as possible. Okay, why? Why do you want to do that? I just want to be like, I just want to have experiences. Okay, why? I want to be like the cool dude. I want to be respected by my peers. Why? Why are you chasing that? Girls, I just want to find a boyfriend, settle down, or have experience. Okay, why? Oh, dad didn't give me much approval, and I feel like neglected. Okay. Ask yourself why you do shit, and then your motivation will just come so fucking fast, so instantly, so powerfully when you understand why. Because when you understand why, then you understand how. And then when the why is strong enough, the how comes instantly. I don't normally do jump cuts, but occasionally I forget something. I would say, to use me as an example, why? Why am I vegan? Why do I ride my bike? Why do I stay fit? Why do I put my blood tests up online? Why do I do that? Because I want to help people succeed in a vegan lifestyle. Why? Because I see we've got a lot of problems on the planet. We've got starvation. We've got fucking environmental destruction. I love the environment. I love animals. I love the fucking planet. So my why is to help. It feels good to help. How? YouTube. YouTube is the biggest force on the planet. There's nothing. People come up to me in the street every single day, in airports, in banks, in vegan cafes, in markets, on the bike. People shout out, "Hey, Donato!" Or they might say, "Hey, eat a fucking sausage." Why? How do they know me? From fucking YouTube. It's not from my Tumblr. It's not from my blog. It's not from even my website as much. It's more from YouTube. YouTube is the biggest force. All these other little things help for sure. Tumblr, Instagram, vlogs, blogs. It helps. But YouTube is the fucking, the bicycle frame is YouTube. And all the little bits of little wheels. But YouTube is actually fucking 99% of it. If you're not on YouTube, you're missing out on a huge opportunity to create incredible impact, incredible income. Everyone needs money. Everyone needs life purpose. When you find your why, the how comes instantly. For me, the why is veganize the planet. Why? It makes the planet a better place. It makes me feel good that I'm part of the solution versus part of the problem. How? It's YouTube. It's social media. It's helping people get on YouTube. Often people say, "Oh, you're not getting many hits or whatever." I couldn't give a fuck how many hits I get. I get probably on average, I've got 10 channels, between 2 to 5 million hits a month, year in, year out. It varies up and down. I'm not too focused on that. If I was really focused on being like a 10, 20 million views per month person, then I wouldn't give much as my time as I do to people getting on YouTube. My goal isn't to make the slice bigger, isn't to make the pie slice bigger for me, for Durinider. My goal is to make the pie bigger so everyone can get a slice. I'm not about Durinider, I'm more about the vegan community, and that's why I give so much of my time, so I can tolerate so much bullshit, which is all just first world problems. There's nothing that's real, you know, the banter and the bickering and the backstabbing and the two-faces, that's just first world problems, human interaction. I get that. And that doesn't prevent me from doing my how and my why. That's like, it's like a flat tire. I fix it, patch the hole, keep going. That's your homework, is find out what you want, why you want that, and how you will make that happen. And I'll tell you what, man, anyone tells you that you can't do it, if anyone, your mom or another YouTuber or anyone says you can't make between $50,000 and $100,000 in your first year of being on YouTube, then you got to ask yourself, does this person actually have any real life experience here? Or are they just sincere but sincerely wrong? Your mum and dad wouldn't have a fucking flying clue about YouTube. None of your mates at school would have an idea. Oh, I've got an idea, man. It's not an idea, I've got an experience. I'm qualified more than anyone else on the planet to fucking tell you, because I've created more YouTubers, or I've helped create more YouTubers than anyone else out there. From people who are dead broke, nothing, to like, boom, doing what they're doing now. Putting out ebooks, banging out vids, etc., viral content. You got to use what your strengths are. And someone like me will tell you what your strengths are. A lot of people don't like that. They they have a, what's the word, a low self-esteem, or they feel insecure. And when someone like me comes along and says, hey, you could be a fucking hitter, often they're like, whoa, like this is too much, you know, and they're like, well, I don't believe in myself enough, and Durunarada has to be wrong, because if I agree that Durunarada is right, then I have to do some work inside. So it saves a lot more energy to say Durunarada's just crazy, he's a fucking idiot, he's whatever, he's just, you know, he's a nut job, he's crazy. It's easy to say that, just write that off, versus go, what if this motherfucker is right? It's not what if I'm right, I am fucking right. And you don't have to agree, but you're still gonna be wrong. And you're gonna miss out on some pretty fucking incredible opportunities I've seen other people manifest for themselves from taking my advice. Again, I don't want the pie bigger for me. I want the pie bigger for you, so you can get a bigger slice of that and then feed other people. And again, it comes down to my why. I want to make the world a better place. How? YouTube. How more? Creating more YouTubers succeed more than I have succeeded.